Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how I created this Black Lives Matter t-shirt. I'm making this video upon request, so it's going to be a quick little video on just one of the t-shirts that I created. So here I'm just going to select a font that I've used before, which is Felix. I really like this font. You can choose whatever font that you personally prefer, but this is the font that I used on the shirt that I created. So here I'm just going to space out these two words because I'm going to put lives right in the middle of these, but I'm going to do it in a different font. So that's why I'm separating these two words. So with this word, I want it to be a cursive font. So I'm going to change it to that. And again, you can do whatever font that you prefer. You can make it all the same font if you want to do it that way. So I'm going to ungroup the letters so that I can space them closer together. I want this word to cut out like an actual cursive script, so I'm going to overlap these on top of each other. So I'm going to change this to red. This text is going to go on a black shirt, so I'm just going to change the colors of the words to what I want them to be. And again, you can change it to whatever. If your shirt is white, you may want the text to be black and red, or if your shirt is red, you may want the text to be black and white. Just make sure that you weld together the lives letters so that it cuts as one whole piece. And then what you can do is you can attach the word black and matter together so that it'll cut out. So when you go to iron it on, you don't have to worry about spacing them out. I want the word lives to overlap over black and matter. So I'm just resizing it so that you can see the font pretty good over both of the words. So depending on how big your shirt is the size that you want to change your text to. I'm putting this on a small shirt, so I'm changing the width to 8.5 inches so that it'll cover the front of the shirt. So since I'm putting this on a black shirt, I'm just going to change the font to white. Again, it really doesn't matter what color you change your letters or your design in Design Space to, just as long as you remember when you go to cut it which colors to actually put on your mat. So I feel like once you change the colors in your Design Space, it's just a reminder for you to know which pieces need to be which colors. So I'm going to change my mat to 12 by 24. And if you don't have this mat, then you can stick to your 12 by 12 standard mat and cut these both out separately. But I want to move lives onto the other mat, so I'm only putting one mat through the machine. And I know that lives will be red, so I just want to make sure that both words are separated so that I know where to put the red and where to put the white on this mat. And as always, make sure that your mirror is turned on. Your mat should look just like this, where the words are flipped backwards. So here I have my small black t-shirt and my words that I've already weeded through. I have 2 heat presses, my mini press, which I just got, I've never used, so this was my first time actually using it. I really like this. It's so little and so cute. The temperature setting is right on the front and it's 3 lines. So what you'll have to do is press it to either low, medium, or high, and then it'll be orange, and once it's actually heated to that setting, it'll turn green. I have my cooling block that I bought from heattransfersource.com. It's actually just a piece of marble that helps cool down the vinyl for the shirts. I really like it. It's very convenient when you're layering, and also if you're doing multiple shirts, it speeds up the process of having to, you know, peel all those layers off. I think it's pretty cool. So if you decided to attach your black and matter words together so that you do not have to space them out on the shirt, you will lose that paper in between the words when you go to weed it. So if you do not want to lose the paper and you like to save, you know, that extra piece of paper that's in between the words, do not attach them, and you can space them out per shirt. I personally prefer to keep them attached because if I'm doing it more than one shirt of the same exact design, I want them all to be consistent when it comes to spacing. So this is why I personally keep it that way. I know I hate to lose paper too, but sometimes if you're making shirts for multiple people of the same design, it's just convenient to keep it attached. So here you just want to make sure that the words are straight on the shirt and that it's lined up exactly where it needs to be. I usually try to do it a little bit above the armpit. I know there's rules and measurements for designs, but I typically always eyeball everything when I do it. Make sure that there's no extra pieces of vinyl stuck to it or any hair, anything like that. So I have my heat press on 315 degrees because the shirt is cotton and I'm using everyday iron-on. So there are rules also when it comes to the heat presses. If you don't know, you can go on Cricut.com or you can go on Pinterest, and there is a chart that will show you what temperature setting and how long to keep it on there per fabric and also per vinyl that you're using. So here the temperature is 315 degrees and I'm leaving it on there for 30 seconds. So here is where I am going to layer the red lives right on top of black and matter. And I'm going to use my mini press for this, which is great because typically I would just put parchment paper down so that the black and the matter wouldn't have heat to it, and then just iron it on with like my bigger heat press. But this mini press worked really great for this design because I'm literally just tracing over the letters with the iron, and it's pretty quick and easy versus the other way. So every time I finish a design, I always put parchment paper down. You do not have to do this, but I do it just so that I can go over the design one more time. And it's not to press it for 30 seconds. It's really just to iron the letters on a little bit more, just in case anything is peeling up. If it didn't completely iron onto the shirt, it's just to make sure that everything is on there and on there good. So here is an up close of how the design came out. I hope this helped the person that requested this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Comment below any questions if I went too fast on anything. If something was confusing, please let me know and I will do my best at explaining it for you. Thank you guys.